everyone, it's Alicia and welcome back into my kitchen. And if this is your first time here, hello and welcome into my kitchen. Tonight's recipe is going to be for Joy Philbin's chicken piccata. It's chicken cutlets that are dredged in flour and salt and pepper and then sauteed in a pan. And to go with them is a wonderful sauce made with chicken broth and white wine and lemon juice and capers. Honestly, I'm not sure what a caper is, but they look like little berries that are preserved in like a vinegary juice type thing. But the recipe sounds delicious, and I always love trying new things, and all the recipes from Joy Philbin I've tried so far have been fantastic. She seriously needs to come out with a cookbook if she hasn't already. This is a recipe where things happen very quickly once the cooking gets going, so I'm going to go through the ingredients because this is a recipe that you have to have everything all prepped and ready to go beforehand. So without further ado, let's get started. Here I have the chicken cutlets that have already been dredged in flour and seasoned with salt and pepper. And over here I have another plate lined with paper towels that'll be used for the chicken to sit on to drain after it's cooked, because first you cook the chicken and set it aside and then make the sauce. And over here I have all the sauce ingredients: some white wine, some lemon juice, chicken broth, and capers. And also, if the sauce isn't thick enough, you can add a couple teaspoons of flour to thicken it, but we'll wait and see how it turns out first. And over here I have the pan that has 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of butter. And this is the first step to cook the chicken, to saute it in the butter and olive oil. And you want to do it for about 3 to 5 minutes per side, depending how thick the chicken is. And especially you need to make sure it's got this golden brown crust on the outside and that it's cooked all the way through, because undercooked chicken you can get very sick if it's not cooked all the way through. So once the chicken is cooked, you put it on the paper towels to drain while you make the sauce. And making the sauce, it's a very quick process. It's throwing in the wine and then the other liquids and the capers, so I won't have time to show that, but I will show the sauce once it's simmering. Here is the chicken all cooked and sitting on the stove, and over here I've got the sauce going. It looks delicious. The fond that built up from all the chicken was wonderful, and I added all the ingredients, so I'm letting it cook. Sorry for the wacky camera shot. I'm trying to film and cook at the same time. But I'm going to let it boil for a few minutes just to let it reduce and thicken a bit. But once that's done, I'm going to add the capers, and then the dish should be ready. And here we are, my friends. This is Joy Philbin's chicken piccata. I added a teaspoon of flour to the sauce to thicken it, and I added the capers and put the chicken back in just to heat everything through. And it says that chicken piccata is served with white rice traditionally, even though Joy doesn't mention that in her recipe. But I'm going to use white rice, and I don't know if you can hear it, but I've got the microwave going, because yes, I do use microwavable white rice because I suck at cooking rice on the stove. I always end up getting it stuck to the bottom of the pot, and it's a disaster. So if they now sell microwave rice that you microwave and you have perfectly steamed cooked rice, I'll use it. So yeah, this is Joy Philbin's chicken piccata. It looks delicious. I cannot wait to try this. And if you try it, let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Blessed be.